Miles, big win, man. On your birthday as well, big win.
I needed that.
But most of all, the first half an hour, first 30, 35 minutes, we were all over Spurs, got a goal early. Rashford was at it all game. Midfield, McTominay coming back into there made a huge difference, and for large parts, no, Tottenham, they got an equaliser, but they had nothing else, and we were good for large parts of the game today. Yeah, for large parts of the game. Thanks, bro. We love you too. He means happy birthday. we love you too. It's my birthday, allow me. It was a decent performance from the boys. It's almost as if they were playing for the manager this time and trying to save his job and whatnot. But decent performance from them. I mean, where I was sat, I was like super close to the pitch, so everything was like higher than eye level. So there was a lot of things I didn't see, but Rashford took his goal as well. He should have got his hat trick at the end. Just a misplaced pass from Shaw. But everyone looked solid. I mean, having McTominay back in the team. How big is that with the balance? We spoke about the Pereira and Fred situation. We knew coming into that game. I mean, look, we don't have to talk about what it would have been like if McTominay wasn't there because he was fit, but we knew how important that would be. And he was so influential, especially with Fred, because Fred played well today as well. But those two, it did shore us up in midfield, didn't it? I mean, it just tells you that, I mean, Pereira just isn't a central defensive midfielder, and that's not his fault. He's more of an attacking midfielder. So to have McTominay back was just the best thing for everyone. And obviously Fred is, consistently keeping up the performances. His passing is getting a lot better and everything. So it was such a good thing just to have both of them in there, because I don't know what it would have been like if we didn't. And it made for quite a strong midfield. Mason Greenwood, big game to start him in today for Ollie. He went with him, and we've all wanted to see Greenwood start from the start of games, and no bigger game than this for him to start so far. And he played well today, and he looked after the ball well. He had a chance as well, which was saved, but he was good today. Going forward for him, he's proved to Ollie, I can play in the big games, and I can make things happen. He made the right choices at the right times. Did you think today? Yeah, and it goes to show that if Martial's injured, it looks like we have someone competent who can come in for him. Do you know what I'm saying? We were all kind of wondering, will he put Greenwood in? What will he do? We were all kind of like scratching our heads because Martial isn't there, but Greenwood stepped up to the plate, and so did Rashford as well. So if they keep up those performances, when Martial isn't around, or if one of them are injured, then it shows that, okay, cool, we've got a couple of guys that can come in and do a bit of a job. So I'm really happy for Greenwood as well, coming in and putting in a performance as well, getting some shots off and all that. And it looks like for him, out of all of the young players and like McTominay, they've got a future with us kind of thing. There are some other young players that aren't looking like that, but Greenwood looks like. Lingard came in today as well for Pereira. We've been asking to maybe see him play a little bit more. Obviously they're saying McTominay as well. But Lingard, what did you make of Jesse today? He had a decent. I think everyone had a decent game, but he was also one of them as well. I didn't get to see him as much because of where I was sitting, but he was one of the players I didn't get to see as much. But he looked like he had a decent game from where I was sat. Look, and speaking of Ollie, I don't want to make it about him. We needed the win. We needed a win. He says he's the man to take us forward. He says that gentleman walking past there, well, he's not quite gentle, but he's a man, I think. Apparently we're screaming on you right now. But what does that mean for him? I mean, does that ease some of the pressure? So Ollie. Does it ease the pressure? Do you know what? I actually think if he had lost the 2 games, he actually still would have kept his job, to be fair. I just think he would have had all the excuses and the board would have been like, okay, cool, we're not as good as Tottenham or City, so he would have been allowed those games. But now that he's won the game, maybe he's sitting a bit more comfy in the seat. The only good thing is that he can take that performance and go to City and try and do something with it. But I feel like he might feel that he's sitting a bit comfier than he was last game. And I think the players pulled it out for him, and I think he will be thanking them when he gets back into the change room, because he really needed today's win at least. Well, the next game is City. If he loses, look, City is City. I mean, anyone can lose there any given day, but would they take some confidence from that? City struggling with, yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna come for him. Don't worry, I'm gonna come for him. I'm gonna come for him. He'll be coming. He'll be coming. He'll be coming. He'll be coming. I forgot what I was saying now. City, can we get something out of it? I wouldn't get carried away and say we can get something out of it. I mean, I know they've had a dip in recent form, but they've just gone and beat Burnley very well. They kind of shown that they want to be back in that title picture. So I wouldn't go as far as to say, we're now going to beat them. I think for me, I'm just happy I got my birthday win, because I didn't think I was going to get that today. Man of the match for you today? Rashford for the 2 goals. Rashford for the 2 goals. Nice one, bro. Cheers. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.